The wrecker's siren song. The seafaring wreckers of lore have sailed bloody and long in gore. History ignores this tale of plunder when pirates made calls to sunder. Ships run aground, taking the heel, by pirates' songs turning the wheel. A floundering ship, lost in the fog, was easily foundered and logged. New ownership was under first heel, of boots and hands on deck to steal. When spongers played pipes for gain, wreckers gathered bounties of pain. Turtling men can be a dastardly lot, playing pipes of change by reckoning spots. Foretold upon mariner charts of old, plunder when taken converted to gold. Pirates and vassals were wreckers, fishing for mackerel, a ploy of checkers. Of sea-going cargoes sailing past, waiting for laden treasures at last. False lights of new markers they cast, new fixes that guided every ship's mast. Rudder and keel would bend to starboard, crews ordered hard by warnings aboard. A ship's steerage taken over by false sirens, sent to reefs of death in common treasons, plundered and pillaged by pirates' old tools. All captains and sailors remember the fools. Consistent beacons of light, sounding bells, they're guiding every passage safely by tells. Markers and stars fixed in their true places soon made reliable guidance into disgraces. Raping a ship and killing unarmed crew, never when sinking and singing in coup. Time for raping and reaping fast at hand, after taking bounty and securing it on land. Formalities and legalities are customary. Honest pirates make wise use of gallantry. Rules at sea are founded in common laws. Senseless is skirting around salvagers' paws. To prove a crime was committed, once sunk, beckons the reasons the course led to a dunk. Was the captain and all sailors all fully at fault? Global courts of law will decide upon default. In days of old Havana, Key West, and Miami, jurist power and grace held by West Indies ruled over great salvaged treasures and slaves, coyly dividing spoils of false sirens' flagrant waves. New worlds bring new customs and laws, new opportunity for commerce and clause. Games appear new with urgency and vigor, wholesale auctions to bidders strong in rigor. Ahoy was the silent call from the past. History's remaking was noticed at last. Empires and kingdoms all fell by masses, lost the hope, faith, and charity of all classes. Lost first were God's values and teachings, gone next were the treasures and the trappings. Lawful captains and crews deserted the vessels, masses sleeping, awakened as peaceful vassals. The wreckers of I Am Rand were well known on lands, spreading miserable bogs, calling all to join in quicksands. Pipers and looters to core and ends, are two true wreckers, following on courses to shoals by shallow-minded pretenders. When ships of commerce, then state, end their reign, all passengers and slaves are stranded sickly on Maine. Hunger and thirst dominate the living, flies for those not. Do look forward, see the wrecker's hemp looped to a knot. Hear the pretenders, false sirens of hope and guidance. Remember, history tutors far greater alarms and abidance. Open eyes to see through fogs, hiding in darkened minds untaught. Followers of false flags, always destined to failures soon wrought. Constant bearing checks and charts soundly open in diligence, guided old vessels past natural graves due to careful attendance. Every season brings some great passage through dangerous waters. Every learned memory must be fast at hand to prevent a ship's falter. Simple lessons learned young made seafaring captains gray and old. Remember in time, calibration and course bearings are called out in bold. Then ask an old salt if he is willing to travel that course to places unknown. If sound, he will ponder the journey and the landing upon what's been sown. All wreckers of lore have freely navigated too long and begotten a world of gore. History ignores legal plunder by pirates of justice used to sunder peoples for more. Ships of state run aground with charts lost, go begging for lines. When wreckers ploy a deal, floundering ships in smogs are easily foundered, then logged and fastened in at a steel. Captain John, thank you.